Hey viewers, welcome to another video of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a Bloons Tower Defense 5 special, and this is all about finding the perfect defense. And the perfect defense is a defense that can hold off any number of balloons and is cheap. And we are going to go where normally we see videos of people going for like a crap ton of super monkeys, all upgraded to 4 and 0 or 5, 4 and 4 and 2 or 3 and 2, and yeah, that is just hella really super expensive. So this solution that I will present to you here is going to cost 6,500. No, well. Yeah, about that. 6,500 money, in-game money. I don't know how much that or what the currency is. And it is not this. This was my first attempt. Well, actually my second attempt. My first attempt, I didn't record that. But I wanted to see if they can actually hold off, well, these zombies. And the ultimate defense would be able to hold off like 50 of them at the same time. And as you can see, they melt pretty quickly. So we're going to just send in some other balloons, and as you can see, because they're all AoE damage, it doesn't matter how many balloons are coming. It just destroys everything. So just trying out some balloons here, and then yeah, here come the Moabs. So these are I believe 200 Moabs. And yeah, they will never get past to the first bend even. They will just die instantly, and as you can see, they all die in the same spot, which is very important to note, because that means that however many there will be, it doesn't move forward. So obviously the next test would be these guys. So let's do 100 of these. And yeah, 100 doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, it's a lot. And yeah, they're as close together as they can possibly be. So yeah, they get almost to the bend, which is fine. So then the last test for this defense is going to be the zombies, and let's do what's this? This is 10, I think. Yeah. So we already saw 1 and 2, so that they can actually hold this off, but as you can see, they only just get past the bend. So still a long way to go before they reach the end of the track. So that was 10, but how about 100? Can it actually hold off 100? So yeah, 100 of these is a pretty big deal. I think this is more than 100, but you get the point. You can count them if you like. But this is ridiculous, of course. This will, if you can hold off this, then you can hold off anything. And now, as you can see, the balloons are just getting past the bend. It doesn't move forward at all. So, however many you send, because this is all true AoE damage, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, next up, after we defeat this, because obviously we're going to defeat this, because it doesn't matter how many you send. It just damages all of them, and even the back ones are getting damaged, just not as much as the front ones, because the front ones actually are in the AoE, well, the surrounding AoE of these two glaives that circle around the towers, and that just shreds them completely. So yeah, the other ones are getting damaged, though not as much as the front balloons. But we're getting close to the end here. It is not a big deal. Yeah, basically this can hold off just about anything. But then, well, we kind of have the question then, okay, this holds off everything, but can we make it cheaper? Can we make it simpler? While keeping the same towers, because if we're going to mix in all kinds of towers, yeah, that obviously is a futile question. But yeah, let's just finally let's first defeat this. Let's try a different configuration. We currently have, what is it, 7, 8, 13 of them. So let's try to make it with 10. So as you can see, 10 now in one row. So can we actually defeat these? Well, as we saw previously, if you can defeat 5 or so, you can defeat all of them. So with 9 then, well, still easy, still a long way to go. 7, or hang on, this is 8. Sorry, this is 7. And yeah, I'm repositioning that one just to put everything at the same spot. Yeah, okay, 6 then. Can we do it with 6? Well, and as you can see, 6 seems to be the limit where, yeah, it becomes problematic. So I'm sending 10 instead of 5. And here you will see that, yeah, it pretty much gets through. I got lucky there, but let's try 50 then. Because if I got lucky there, then the luck will change here. Because obviously I'm not going to get lucky all the time. And we will see that I actually leak one balloon here, I believe. One red one. I'm not actually sure anymore, but I think I'm going to leak one red one. Yeah, there it is. There it is, the red one is going to escape. And nothing to hold it off. So anyway, yeah, that one leaked, and then I was like, okay, so we found our minimum. And now we can obviously do something with, because the problem is that nobody is shooting at the balloons that are escaping. Everyone is shooting at the balloons that are coming in. So what we need is a tower that, yeah, and here I'm going to lose a few more. But yeah, actually it clears up most of them before they get out. But let's place one of them in the end part of the track so that it can shoot at the balloons that are actually escaping. So another 10, I believe, or 5, I don't care. I think this is 5. So yeah, you see here the problem, or well, you don't see the problem here yet. Let's send another 50, then you will see the problem. The problem is that this one guy cannot really hold off any number of balloons. Obviously, if you plant the 7th one, then you will have no problems at all. But I wanted to see if I can do it with 6 in a reliable fashion. So with 6 and then without losing any balloons. So I'm getting, yeah, the one red balloon that was escaping, if you noticed it, it actually got picked up. So no problems yet, but I think there might be, yeah, there's some balloons escaping. So not enough defense in the end. Obviously you can fix this with one set of road spikes and then you should be done. But that's not the point of this. The point is, can we make a perfect defense with just 6 of these? Okay, selling one and going to yeah, I'm going to reposition the 6, trying to get a better positioning on them, a better configuration. Yeah, this first one is kind of crap. That position, I don't know what came over me, but that is a crap position. Obviously, with 5 only to handle the balloons, that is not going to work. So 6 then. And yeah, as you can see, it is pretty okay, but the problem is that some of the balloons just get away. So they don't really get taken out after the big balloon pops. And here the big balloons pop a little bit too late, so it becomes very difficult to hold it off. This one might actually work, by the way. So I'm going to try it like this. Setting up one balloon to actually, or one tower to actually just take out those smaller balloons. But yeah, it's not great. So let's try it like this. So 3 to well, get the first balloons and 3 to get the last balloons. And this one actually seems to work out very well. As you can see, whatever I send at this, nothing gets through. Because with 3 in the end, and yeah, you just don't have a problem. At this point, my Firefox just froze, so I had to rebuild. So the position is a little bit different, but it's still 3 in the front, 3 in the back, and that's all that matters. So yeah, just going to continue on. This is 50, I think, something like that. I like round numbers, so it's probably 50. It's definitely not 10, because there are way more than 10 still remaining. Anyway, this will take a while. It will take a while to actually defeat everything because it starts to lag and blah blah blah. But that's not the point. Can it defeat it? Well, as you can see, the glaives are traveling up and down this row of balloons, so it has no problem with this at all. And because everything is set to first, the first balloons actually get hammered down by everything, and then the bounce from well, that's coming from the back actually travels all the way to the front, and then the front travels all the way to the back. So it kind of picks up everything because everything is just, well, AoE damage. True AoE damage over the entire screen in this case. And yeah, last 2 balloons, 1 left. There you go, only red ones now. But they're not focusing the red ones, the blue ones will be focused first because they're the first ones. And then, yeah, of course, when the back wave comes in, so the escaping balloons come in, there will be some glaives thrown at that, but yeah, those travel all the way to the front again, and once they reach the front, they will take out everything. So there you go. And let's try these balloons then. Yeah, as you can see, there's no way this is going to get to go through. The other ones, nothing is getting through this. So Moabs then. Let's send in 200 Moabs. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, I don't know what this is. BFB, that's what it is. The BFBs, yeah, they get a little bit further, but as you can see, no problems. And then, yeah, finally, let's try to put them a little further apart so that the AoE damage doesn't actually hit all of them. Well, it still hits some of them at the same time, but the bounce won't go all the way up to the front, up to the back, I should say. But yeah, if there's a space between them, they will just take them out one by one. So no problem. So in the end, what have we learned? This is the perfect defense. There is nothing that gets through this, and I was really glad to find this. Yeah, if you want to use this, feel free to do so. If you want to use this in a YouTube video, I do ask you to please mention the channel and mention that I actually came up with this, because, well, it took me a little bit to actually find this out, and I hope you respect that. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.